Okay, who do you have wrapped around your finger? Who does the collective have wrapped around their fingers? This could be somebody you have a baby with. This is your baby. If you have a baby, your baby loves you. Baby's clingy to you. You have your baby, your child, your children wrapped around your finger. Okay, especially if you have like a baby, you know, babies to me, it's like still all the way up to like 3 years old, 4 years old, right? But yeah, baby or toddler. Yeah, this baby feels loved by you. Your children feel loved by you, okay? And this who you have wrapped around your finger, okay? They feel really secure. They feel taken care of, okay? They know that you're mommy and you're gonna be there. You're gonna take care of them. You provide them with some type of security, warmth, comfort, okay? So yeah, you have your children, your child, and specifically you have a baby. You have your baby wrapped around your finger, okay? That's so cute. Others of you guys, this is given. This could also be your baby father. You have your baby father or your baby mother wrapped around your finger, okay? Yes, whoever you have a baby with, share kids with, okay? Yeah, especially if you guys are still with your baby father, baby mother, you're still actively together in a relationship, heavy on that, but doesn't have to be. Some of you guys, you've moved on, but you still have your baby father, baby mother wrapped around your finger. I'm also getting, this is somebody you're in a relationship with in general, okay? So whoever you're in a relationship, and I'm getting like a secure relationship. So you're in a relationship, and if you feel secure in your relationship, you know, you feel like you could really trust your partner, like y'all are like it's real, y'all have something real heavy on. That's who's wrapped around your finger. Whoever you are actively currently dating, in a serious relationship, commitment, marriage with, etc., okay, it's who's wrapped around your finger. This could also be somebody who's securing the bag right now. So somebody who kind of like grinding right now, all about their bag, their money, their finances, their career. Someone you know like that is who you have wrapped around your finger. Somebody could even be trying to secure the bag for you, to like take care of you or to put you on or to help you out, you know. Secure some type of foundation with you even. Somebody's like working actively as well to like build something with you. And so again, that may be your partner, or it could even just be somebody you're talking to and you haven't got there yet. But whoever's actively chasing after a bag right now, making sure they have money, they're financially stable and secure in some type of way, is who you have wrapped around your finger. Yeah, and with secure here, I just keep getting security in other words, like the reason why you could have some of these people or one of these people specifically, or all of these people, you know, right there on your finger like this, because it's something about you providing some type of security. So you can even be like a earth sign here. You provide like this some type of security, okay? You know, you can help people out in ways you don't even know. Like you make them, maybe it's just even your presence or what you can do, but it's like you bring some type of security, some type of stableness, groundedness even, again, like financially, mentally, emotionally, whatever. You bring some type of security, okay, to people. And I really feel like that's why, okay? This is going to be like who is who you have wrapped around your finger, but I want to say that's why, okay? So I may throw out some why, okay, but it's like you provide that type of security that people be looking for, okay? What else here? Ooh, this is somebody who could be arrested right now, on house arrest, or they they up in the jail right now. Even if they being held for a few minutes, 2 hours, to a day, somebody got arrested. This is also somebody who could just be who got arrested spiritually, okay? Somebody who is dealing with the law, okay? In jail, okay? Got arrested in some type of way. And I'm just getting like this could be somebody who got spiritually arrested. That's a thing too, okay? Somebody's like in spiritual jail here. Somebody is just kind of arrested and they can't do much. You know, when you're arrested, you can't do much. You can't go nowhere. So yeah, somebody either got arrested, someone who either got arrested went to jail or is currently in jail or on house arrest or something. Or they could just have a record. Just somebody who has a record. They've been to jail before. You know, they've been caught up in the legal system. This person could really just be dealing with the law right now. Okay, again, all tied together. They could have got arrested. Maybe they're not anymore, but they got caught up in the law in some way, shape, or form. And like I said, it could be spiritual law too. Somebody got arrested spiritually. Somebody went to spiritual jail. Okay, so anyone dealing with something like that, that is who you have wrapped around your finger. Okay, and then it's like, even if somebody is in jail, they still thinking about you. You still got them wrapped around your finger. And then just like I said, just like a metaphorically speaking, again, when you have handcuffs on, there's not really much you could do, right? So this could just even be somebody, again, they're actually in spiritual jail, or they just in a time in their life where it's like they're arrested, like they can't do anything, they can't go anywhere. It's like they're stuck, they're in isolation, having to be isolated, because they could have broke some type of spiritual law. Okay, they could have broke the law spiritually, something like that though. But again, it could be metaphorically or real life. But somebody is arrested, in jail, on their way to jail, they're on house arrest, they are dealing with a court situation, whether it's in the physical or dealing with the spiritual in some type of way. This could even be somebody that you use handcuffs with. Not gonna lie, because I'm picking it up. So if you used handcuffs with someone in the bedroom, went to the little freaky deaky store with somebody, got some handcuffs, or used some with somebody, somebody to have some, that is also who you have wrapped around your finger. This could also even be a police officer. Okay, so since I was mentioning handcuffs, maybe this is a police officer. They could carry, or even like a security guard, but more so like a police officer, like whoever carries handcuffs. Okay, so whoever keeps handcuffs around, their waistband, that is who you have wrapped around your finger. So yeah, even like a police officer here, or somebody who does security work, or they have a job that requires them to use or carry handcuffs, that is who you have wrapped around your finger. Okay, maybe you even bailed someone out who got arrested. That's why you could had them wrapped around your finger. They like, damn, like she gonna really get me out of a tough situation. Some of y'all could deal with feds here. So you could, if you're dealing with like a fed, this is who you have wrapped around your finger. Okay. But damn, y'all, there's somebody who up in the damn jail cell, physically or spiritually. But somebody in jail, they went to jail, okay, or they're on their way there, taking care of resume. But that is who you have wrapped around your finger. Somebody dealing with a situation like that. So shattered and then broke came out. I mean, I'm sorry, I said broke. Or yeah, it says shattered and broken here. I don't know if you can really see. It says shattered and then broke, and then date came out. So this could definitely be somebody that you broke up with, or they broke up with you, or the relationship didn't work. The relationship was severed in some type of way. That is who you have wrapped around your finger. That person that you broke up with, or they broke up with you, or the relationship didn't work out. And this could be more so like kind of ended on bad term type of past person. So this is not just, I don't get this being any past person. This is somebody like who really broke your heart, or you really broke their heart, or it really ended in like a bad way. It was a bad breakup, something like that is who you have wrapped around your finger. So yeah, heavy on this being somebody you dated, okay, dated in the past, and y'all broke up in whatever type of way, but it was like a bad breakup, okay, as to who you have wrapped around your finger. And since it's a date, you might not even been in a relationship with this person. You may have just dated this person, but something about when y'all went separate ways, it wasn't like in the best way. And that is who you have wrapped around your finger. And again, like I said, heavy on this being somebody you're currently dating. So that's obvious. If you're currently dating someone with date here, the person you're currently dating, you have them wrapped around your finger, okay? I also just got with shattered and date. This is also whoever tried to break up whoever you're with now. So if you have like a previous ex or a previous FWB or fling that like tried to like get in between your new relationship, that is who you have wrapped around your finger. This ex fling or this ex friends with benefits, or this ex sneaky link, or this ex person you were dating, whatever. But somebody, it has to be in this manner though. Somebody who kind of like tried to break you and the person you're up with now. Whether they did it in like a subtle way or they made it known that they were like trying to get in the way, being like a third party to your situation. So, whether they were actively, doing it, on purpose, or whether, they didn't know that they were doing it, but regardless, somehow they were like, trying to kind of get you and your person to break up in some type of way. That is who you have wrapped around your finger, whoever it is. So we could say it's like a crazy ex, okay? Crazy ex person that you were in a relationship with or dating. Could more so be a crazy fling or a crazy like friends with benefits, okay? Something like that. Somebody you just dated more so, okay? Not really been in a relationship, but it could have been. But I'm getting like this is like the crazy side piece or like FWB or fling, somebody you kind of just was dealing with for a little bit, okay? That was trying to break up your current relationship. That is who you have wrapped around your finger, okay? And it's like obvious because they're willing to go those type of extremes to be with you, right? So that's already how you know you got them wrapped around your finger. And it's just something I keep feeling deeply with the shattered and broke. This could be somebody who like even broke like your windows, broke something in your car, flat your tires type shit, broke your window in your home, or shattered some glass in your home, broke something. Yeah, it could be somebody that was in your life. Now I'm picking up like this could be just anyone, but this could be somebody you previously dated, or if not, it's a friend, somebody you know of, but they could have actually broke something in your house, okay? That's who you have wrapped around. If somebody like broke something, not just in your house, but they could have broke something in your house, like I said, in your car. This is even given like, somebody that, again, that you didn't want to maybe date or go further with. Maybe found out you was dealing with somebody else and they went to pop your tires, break your windows, or because you just simply won't date them. Maybe you had moved on, but you just won't date this person. Maybe you just didn't give this person what they wanted, so they broke something of yours. Or this is as simple as you got into a heated argument with somebody and they broke something of yours, okay? But you have this person wrapped around your finger, okay? This is never too late, so this could be somebody who maybe won't give up on you. Somebody who kind of keeps trying with you. Yeah, this could be like some ex, okay? I keep getting ex. This could be another ex or the same ex, okay? But this one is given like an ex that could really want you back, and they don't feel like it's like this is somebody who's actively trying to get you back. They don't care how long it takes, and this is who you have wrapped around your finger, like some ex that is like actively trying to get you back. They feel like they have time left to try to get you back. This is somebody who is very persistent. Maybe they don't give up on trying to get the person that they want. No matter like how long they've been trying, they could be trying for years, okay? Something like that is who is wrapped around your finger. So heavy like ex energy, or this could even be somebody you're dating now, but somebody who is just actively trying to pursue you and they're not giving up. They don't see no deadline when it comes to you. It's like somebody's gonna keep trying. So you know that persistent person that like keeps trying to date you, keep trying to be with you, get with you. This is obviously who you have wrapped around your finger. I'm also getting like if someone wears like a baby carrier, like you know how they take those scarves and wrap them around and have the baby in them while they're cooking, you know, just laying in it while, on their chest while they're cooking. You know, the baby carriers, the ones that the man or the woman, actually men or women can wear them, right? So I'm just getting that one. I'm just getting that message. I'm just getting this is also who you have wrapped around your finger. This is somebody who wears like a baby carrier. They be always having like their baby carrier on with their baby in it. Okay. This could also be somebody that you see as like a red flag or risky to deal with. Like this is somebody you feel like is a risk. Okay. You could feel like this is somebody that's a red flag. Okay. As to who you have wrapped around your finger. Like this could be somebody that you just know is it's like it's a risk to deal with this person. Okay. Yeah, somebody who's like very risky. I'm just getting like somebody's a red flag, a walking red flag. Okay, so somebody who's a walking red flag is who you got wrapped around your finger. Okay, you can know this person's a red flag. You know, this somebody you can know. You know, that you know when you see them, it's like that's a red flag, or the things they say is like a red flag. Okay. Some of y'all, you have your in-laws wrapped around your finger, okay? So maybe your in-laws could actually, like, fuck with you. They like you. If not, this could be in a negative way. You know, it's just wrapped around your finger. We all take that as a positive thing, but don't necessarily mean that. Somebody could have you wrapped around your finger just to kind of, like, keep you right where they want to, or control you in some type of way, or, you know, make it, I'm just saying they'll do that to make it look like they, are crazy about you, but really they got some type of motives, okay? But we're not gonna think negative, okay? So some of y'all, you know, if you know you get along with your in-laws, in life is life, you know, things happen. Maybe you even got into it with your in-laws before, but it doesn't take away the fact that they could be crazy about you, they could like you, like being around you, that they could still like you in some type of way. So some of you guys, you know, your in-laws are crazy about you. You have a good connection with them. They love you. They love you they love you as the person for their child, their sibling, their niece, their nephew. They love you as the person that whoever, you know, you're dealing with. So your in-laws, definitely you could have them wrapped around your finger. Ooh, and then Done came out after. I knew I was picking up something crazy because I kept picking it up. Like, it's not more so in a good way with this last card, because I'm going to end it here with this in-laws. This is like more so like, because Done came out. So now I'm getting like, you have your in-laws wrapped around your finger only because you could be done with them. You could be done dealing with them, okay? Yeah, you could have like warned them to stop fucking with you. You could have like sent out some warning signs to these in-laws, okay? Told them stop fucking with you in some type of way, or this is you setting up boundaries with your person, telling them that they should set boundaries with them, and they found out about it because they know that, you know, whatever the case is. But your in-laws, I'm getting like they are only more so wrapped around your finger because something could have happened again where you could have like threatened them, even warned them, told them that you're going to cut them off, and maybe you supply your in-law. Like I said, there's a lot of security energy here. Like I said, whoever you are, you offer some type of security. Maybe these in-laws know that, you know, if you really cut them off and stop dealing with them, they won't have that security that they once had. I don't know what is the case. Some of y'all could be married here. Some of y'all could be like the breadwinners in your family or something. It's like maybe these in-laws were benefiting off of you guys in some type of way, or they want to, but they know that if you cut them off, damn, I'm getting something real deep here. I hope y'all follow me. But it's like if you cut them off, you know, once they cut off, their benefits cut off, or whatever they was gaining or benefiting from you or your husband, or if you're even in a relationship. But whatever these in-laws were benefiting from, they know that that goes out the window when you cut them off. And because I really feel like you stated that you're going to be done with them, or that you are done with them, or that they better stop fucking with you, or, you know, that, you know, something about you setting boundaries even. And it's like, that's the only reason they wrapped around your finger. You got your in-laws wrapped around your finger because they know that if you fully was to like cut them off and stop working with them, that their benefits that they had, baby, will not be there anymore, okay? In whatever way, okay? This is even like your in-laws coming over, having a good time. Like, let's say you have the party house, and they come over, they be having a good ass time, and you be like supplying everything. You know, they family, so you know they have a good time. But they know all that's going to go out the window if you cut them off. If they don't stop doing what they're doing and you really cut them off and be done with them, they know that everything else that they was getting or benefiting from, you know, is gone, okay? So, yeah, you got them wrapped around your finger for that. And these can even be like in-laws where they were, you know, benefiting. Let's just be real. Could have even been straight. Let's get straight to it. Like, some of them were benefiting money-wise. You know, some of your in-laws were able to get money from you and your partner some type of way. I don't know how that works, but, you know, some people do. You do what you can, though. If you got money, you know, you look out. So whatever the case is, could have even been looking out for these in-laws financially, though, is what I'm trying to get at. And they just know that if they don't stop what they're doing or take heed to what you said, or, you know, that they will get cut off, and that, again, everything follows after that. The benefits and the money that you gave, or the time, the energy, the resources, okay, that you gave to these people will be cut the fuck off. And that's why they're wrapped around your finger. So they're only literally kind of wrapped around your finger because you're beneficial. So I would be cautious of people like that, okay? Not telling your grown ass what you do with your life, but you know how it go. You grown, you know, to be cautious with people like that, because, you know, those sirens are confirmation, but that's not technically like having genuine people around you. That's all. So you just watch who you got moving around you. But it's like they're more so only, yeah. And now that I think about it, like these in-laws can even be trying to do stuff now to like keep themselves in their position, and that's why they're kind of wrapped around your finger. You have them wrapped around your finger because like they don't want to have to like be cut out from the benefit. It's not necessarily like you got them wrapped around your finger in a way where they actually love you and like you and you want to be around you. For some, yes, but again, I told you I'm getting a heavy message where somebody's benefiting off of you, and they know that can stop if you cut them off. So that's the only reason they are wrapped around your fingers. Like, I'm just trying to get in where I fit in type shit, okay? Yeah, like I said, we're done here as well. I'm getting, this could actually be somebody you broke up with. You said you were done with. Like I said, this could be that same situation where somebody you cut off, it ended in a bad ways, but this is definitely somebody that you said you were done with. You could have told them this, but you let it be known that you're done with them, okay? Whoever you said you were done with. This could even be like a family member, okay? But somebody that you said you were done with, you really cut off, you stopped talking to them, and you stood on it, is who you have wrapped around your finger. Because now it's kind of like these people could be more so, it's like you more so got them wrapped around your finger because it's like these could be people that don't really like rejection, okay? So they more so like, you have them wrapped around your fingers. It's like, damn, she the only one that rejected me. Yeah, that too is like, maybe people don't normally reject these people or cut them off, and it's like the fact that you did kind of got them wondering, like, damn, who is she? Or it kind of makes them feel like you're a challenge, and that's the only reason you kind of got them wrapped around your finger, okay? So yeah, definitely want to mention this as we close out. This is definitely giving like some of these people are wrapped around your finger. You got them wrapped around your finger in the wrong ways, and then others is kind of giving genuine, and other stuff like exes and flings and things like that, that's kind of giving the obvious, okay? So it is like categories to this. It's looking like people kind of, you know, it's like you got them wrapped around your finger, but it may not be in the way that you think, you know. And that's what's funny though. Everything is full of like scam and schemes these days. You can't trust the soul, okay? But yeah, every time. But that's also a lesson too. Everybody that you think got wrapped around your finger, it's not always like it being because they really love you and you really got them hooked and they never really want to let you go. They really like your energy. Sometimes it's because of other reasons, like the ones I named, or even other ones, okay? Even other reasons beyond that. But it's some stuff that that just is kind of like crazy to fathom, but that's life for you, okay? But that's what I'm getting for you guys. This is a little bit about who you have wrapped around your finger, and it turned into whys. So there is some whys here. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I'll see you on the next one.